Mr. DeAndre Hopkins has been in talks with multiple teams, Patriots, Bills, even the Ravens at one point, I think it was. But right now, goes on to say that the Bills want to sign DeAndre Hopkins and they're making it a priority. The question is, contract or Super Bowl? Do you want the money or do you want to get a ring? I think I said something like this about a week back, that he was, trying to find the right fit. He wanted to go to a team where he would get the money and could potentially get the ring. Well, where else would it be than Bills Mafia themselves, where you can potentially get some money and have a great chance at a ring? So, goes on to say, want one last big contract? Nothing wrong with that. Want to end the DeAndre Derby by hooking up for a big Super Bowl bid? The Buffalo Bills would like Hopkins to know that there's nothing wrong with that either. So, goes on to say the easy joke response to the latest report of the Buffalo Bills being involved in the DeAndre Hopkins sweepstakes is all about dreamy, unreachable wishes. Yeah, and I want $1 million or choose your amount. Yeah, and I want to date with Haley Steinfeld or pick somebody who was not already involved with Josh Allen. That's a great joke. And this is where we are truly at with the Bills and their chance to sign the coveted free agent receiver. The offer seems to be less about offering money and more about offering a better chance at winning than the Patriots or Titans can offer. NFL insider Jeff Darlington was among the first to present this concept during a Monday appearance on the Rich Eisen show. Darlington said he still believes Hopkins has a spot in Buffalo if he wants it. My understanding with the Bills is, yeah, they love DeAndre Hopkins and he'd be a great addition, but they're not going to pay him, Darlington said. If he wants to ring chase, there's a spot for him. So, yeah, I mean, listen, the big problem here is this. You've already got Stephon Diggs whining and complaining because he feel like he's not getting the ball enough, right? You've got Gabe Davis. You've got Dawson Knox. You've got the new kid, Tommy. There's so much. Dalton. You've got so much as far as from a wide receiver point of view there. To me, it kind of doesn't make sense, and that's why they can't pay Hopkins as much money as he wants. I'm guessing if they did come up with some kind of contract, it would be a small guarantee, and then there would be some incentives for him. And then obviously he have a great chance of winning a ring, but the Bills just aren't going to pay him what he wants on a monetary level. I just don't see it. Goes on to say if Hopkins wants to win a championship, maybe he'd take less or maybe he wouldn't. There's no guarantee that joining the Bills will put them over the top. Buffalo's interest seems perfunctory until they make an offer that competes with the offer made by their division rivals in New England. So while Buffalo isn't out of the question, it's not likely that Hopkins will take less to go there. There's a lot of words. Hopkins will, or he won't, or he might not. You guys know how this works, right? Wide receivers like DeAndre Hopkins obviously want as much money as they can get because this is the end of their career, right? He's not in his prime anymore. So right now, he's trying to get as much money as he can, but he's also trying to play for a team where he could potentially get a ring. This is the end of the road. But at the end of the day, he still has to play his cards right because he could end up with nothing. And then he may have to go with whatever is just given to him and play that game as well. Shout out to Al Bundy. Says he wants the money. He doesn't want a ring. Otherwise, he wouldn't have considered Tennessee or New England. Yo, shout out to Al. Al's coming with the jokes today, yo. He is coming with the jokes today. That is hilarious. Tennessee Tactical, what's up, man? Says I'd like to see him in Tennessee. He wouldn't be bad there. You guys definitely need some wide receivers. You guys definitely need a veteran who's going to go out there, have the speed, good hands, knows how to run those routes, and Hopkins would be that person. The question is whether or not Tennessee would bring him a ring. So, Serious Biz says, "Go out with honor. Don't play yourself, D-Hop." Yeah, I mean he's got to make a decision, right? The best decision for him would, take the small payday with the Bills. Throw that blue jersey on, and try to fit in where you can. Show up when you need to. and help the Bills get to a Super Bowl. Super Bowl 58.